I'm grown. Fuck Bobo, police, enemies, fake homies. Can't forget that I'm a OG. Better act like you know it. Gun smoke, smoke weed, codeine, cold.
Alright, so I was planning to do a time lapse of the motor rebuild, but I didn't. That's alright. But yeah, pretty much I've just been getting... This was a short block yesterday, so there was nothing but the block. I'm not going to go into details about this because I don't want this to be anything car related, but I thought I might as well just show you what's going on with this. And yeah, it's slowly getting there, timing cover, and like I've got quite a bit. There's not really much point in listing everything, but slowly... I wouldn't even say slowly getting there. This is just in a day, so we're getting there. And that is a very sad sight to see. Yes, I'll give you a little bit of background knowledge. This is my first car. It is my 2010 Nissan Patrol. And yeah, it bent intake valve on cylinder 3. So I've just been spending the last amount of time really procrastinating. I haven't really done too much, but seen better days. I wonder if it's open. Oh. Shouldn't be too much longer and there will be the motor back in. There's a very good chance. Very, very, very good chance that this car is going to be sold. It's quite interesting. I don't really know how I feel about this car anymore. Like, I was so attached to it, and I would say I still am very attached to it, but I don't know. It's been off the road for probably about 4 months now, 4 or 5 months, and I sort of miss it, but I sort of don't miss it, and so it will be the best thing to just get rid of. I've just put so much money into it, and I'm at a point in my life now where I'm very much ready for other things, and it's the only thing holding me back. So even working on that motor now, like it's just painful. I don't really want to be working on it and putting it back together, but it has to happen, and it's all part of the experience at the end of the day. So what I've been practicing and meditating, good habits, good systems, getting into all of that, it all for some reason starts to crumble down when I start working on cars. I get agitated and I get like, I want to just finish it and I just want to get it done. And so I show no self-control and I just go harder than what I should do and throw all of my systems out the door, and I end up just getting flustered and feel weird. It's just funny how everything can be really, really good, and the good habits of gym and reading and everything like that, and then as soon as I start getting back into working on this, the same habits kick back in and I end up just turning into I don't know, I can't even explain it. Since I've finished Atomic Habits, this has been the newest book that I've been reading. I'm probably like 50 pages in, I think. Yeah, learning quite a lot from this, stuff that I didn't learn from, like even just certain stuff that I didn't know about, that I didn't learn in my business degree. I don't really know how to explain it, but the last week I've been very, not unproductive because I still get everything done, but just feel like everything's a lot harder than what it usually is, and haven't been sticking to plans as much. So I've come back and I've implemented my plans in stone, right? So I've spent probably a good 45 minutes now just trying to make these as good as possible and figure out every part of my life in terms of its structure and what's entailed. If you've made it this far into the video, I just want to say I do apologise for this video. It wasn't the best of quality, and I don't know why, but I have been feeling a little bit off lately. My work ethic and everything like that has just been a little bit off. I'm still being productive, I'm still getting stuff done, but nowhere near to the ability that I want to get it done, nowhere near to the quality that I want to get it done. And so an example of that is no gym video. There was no gym video this week. I'm still making this video because I feel like it's very important that I keep a good consistency and a good habit, even if I'm not producing the best quality output. At least then I'm still getting to the habit. And I am extremely disappointed with this video. I realise it's just terrible. Or, yeah, not exactly what I'm after. And next week will be much, much, much better. Good news for the week. I found out that I am eligible to graduate from uni. So I've passed all my subjects and the graduation's coming up on the 16th of December. So I'm very, very happy with that.
as you would have seen, the ZD30 is getting back together, which is also a great thing. I've started the new book. I can't remember if I mentioned it in these videos or not, but I did make a meal plan back at the start of video 1 that sort of took into my calorie intake and everything like that, and I designed a plan. The last couple of weeks I haven't felt the best. I felt very weak in gym and just like I should be eating more food. I've gone and I analysed everything, and I was having nowhere near enough carbs, and I was having not too much protein, but sort of wasting a lot of protein. 270 grams of protein when I only need around 200. And also the carbs, I was having about 240 grams of carbs, and I should have been having around 300 to 400, which explains why I felt so weak and terrible in the gym. So I have changed it, have made modifications to the meal plan that I'll be sticking to from now on. And yeah, I guess I just want to say I understand this video is not that good of quality, but it's so important to just keep some level of consistency. Even though I didn't get into the gym this week, I will be back doing another one next week. And I promise that. That's an oath. One of the most influential pieces of advice that I've recently heard from my book or read from my book was, like, it's okay to make a mistake once, but just don't make it happen twice, because then you start to make a new habit. You don't want to make a new habit. A bad habit anyway. So I will be back. I've got a structure. I redesigned my whole planning and my days, so everything's created perfectly now. But I just want to say thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.